All right. Are we ready for this new one? We are ready for this new one, baby. This new one. Here we go. Let's get into this dang thing, man. You ready?
Yeah, let's go. New year, new me, turn it up a new degree. I'm gonna make it to the top if it's the last thing I see. Work hard every day, work hard, then we play. I'll be doing everything in my own damn way. Ain't nobody tell me shit, I'm on top of it. Writing hits that make other people feel like writing hits. We gon' get every little goal that we wanna get. Never quit, we don't even know what it means to quit. Write it down, what you want, what you need, what you see. Everything that you wanna be. Put it out in the world, that's your destiny. In your mind, what you need is that believe. I'm gon' make it to the top. Cause I never stop, my own switch doesn't have enough. I think it's broken, I think it's lost. I guess that's why I never take a loss. New year, new me, no fear, just be everything you wanna be. Write it down, what you see, don't give up, just believe. And you will succeed, put the hours in, and you're bound to win. New year, new me, no fear, just be everything you wanna be. Write it down, what you see, don't give up, just believe. And you will succeed, put the hours in, and you're bound to win.
All right. Cut it. Woo! Boy, oh boy. Man, you know what we're in? We're in a new and exciting time. I'm just letting you know. Thank you for being here with us today, and welcome to the beginning of the week. Yeah, that song was by Nethix. I'm probably botching his name a little bit because, I got that dyslexia in my head, voice, eyes, ears, body's all, looking like a drugged out contortionist or whatever you want to call it. But, if you liked him, you should check him out. What else has been going on? Oh, hit the subscribe button if you don't mind. But thank you for joining us at the beginning of the week podcast. And, if you listen real close, you can hear that off in the distance. You can hear it. You know what that is? That's you and me throwing out this past year. That's right. We're fucking throwing it out, man. We're throwing it out right on its ass. Let that shit scoot out onto, some Western civilized sand or dirt or whatever you want to call it, man. Because we're heading in a new direction this year, And today is January 2nd, 2023, and I'm letting you know that I am amped up for this damn year, because what you're looking at right now is another chance to do something new and something, exciting, I guess, exciting. Yeah. And so, hey, we're going to start this episode out because we got our first, not a voicemail, but a text came in from to us, and we're gonna jump into that real fast and see what this person's got to say. So it says right here, from Anonymous, I'm 25 years old and I have a problem with getting a girl to go out with me. I'd say I'm somewhat of an attractive guy, but I have a problem. I really have greasy hair, and I've tried almost everything to resolve my issue, but I can't seem to find an answer. It's really starting to affect me, and I'm freaking out because it seems like it's getting worse. Got any advice for me? Thanks. Advice for greasy hair. Well, first off, I want to say, whoever you are, thanks for the text. That's really cool. I'm glad that someone is out there listening to my my ramble on about this and that and so on and so forth. But thank you again for participating, man. That's awesome. And again, if anybody wants to participate, that number for that voicemail is 630-9575. Let's see. What advice do I got for you? I guess I could just make comparison things, like, when I was a younger adult, or at least maybe like half of one, I remember the summer of me going into my 7th grade year of middle school, something like that. I started really developing, Satan's face cancer. I'll call it that. I got that acne. And maybe that's come. I don't know. Maybe it's because I come from a long line of oil-based ancestry or something, I suppose. But so I really had that face of someone who looked like they've been cooking at an Applebee's on a fry side for a couple years, or really have been wrestling around with what's that stuff that your mom or grandparents used to cook with? It looks like it looks like clear sherbet or white sherbet. You pop that. Oh, Crisco. That's what it is. It's that white solid shortening, and, you could do plenty with it. You got, you could style your brother's, back hair with it. You could maybe fix, you got a door that's squeaking a lot. You could fix the hinge with the squeaks. You could put it on you can use it on a slip and slide, I guess. What else can you do with Crisco? Maybe make a homemade candle out of it. Shit, you could use it as damn joint compound and fix a hole in your damn bathroom wall, or fix a pipe, or leaky pipe or something. There's all sorts of factors that you can use with it. But yeah, I was real greased out on my on my facial features, and you could probably even, if you took a hearty piece of poultry, you could lay it on my fucking forehead and sprinkle and bedazzle whatever kind of seasoning you want on it, and pop that bitch on a damn George Foreman grill, or some sort of fire that's nearby, or whatever you want to say. So I get your struggle, man, with the hair. I also get the struggle with the girl part. That back then was just, it was so heartbreaking for me, because at that point in time, you're going through, your body is, it's like really trying to work itself out, I guess. So I struggled getting a girlfriend, or even having a girl even look at me. All I thought about was they see me as as some hideous dang garbage pail kid, or someone that had some really poor hygiene and just didn't take care of themselves, and man, that ate at my and I'm sure this is happening to you, man, but that really ate at my self-esteem. After moving around so much and that sort of thing, developing friends was already hard enough, and now I got this concaved canyon happening on my cheeks, on my chin, forehead, you name it. You got all sorts of features on yourself. But I just felt like I was being judged, and over something that I couldn't help. And I tried fucking everything, man. I tried washing my face 5 times, the skin products, hell, at one point in time, I even took that, another cooking, apple cider vinegar. I took that vinegar, and place that on, rub that on my face, and I'll let you know, bad choice. Don't do it. Bad choice, Zach, because it felt like the damn Texas sun was just grilling my freaking epidermis, like really putting it out there. And that shit lasted for like 10 minutes. And of course, did it once, didn't do it again, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me again, shame on me, because, I'm not doing that again. At least I would hope not to do it again. Maybe if someone snuck into my room and probably, doused me out like that, then I get it, But anyway, so what happened? I finally went to a doctor, and they prescribed me something, and that did the job. And maybe that's something that you can do, I guess. Maybe call a hairstylist or someone that deals in that sort of area of life. Maybe you can, maybe they can point you out into the right direction of, I don't know, of help. I don't know. I don't know what I could say to like help you out or give you any advice. Is just, and like, maybe try a different shampoo or conditioner, which I'm probably sure that you've already done already. But yeah, that's what I would do. Let's see, if I had greasy hair, I wouldn't go to someone like, some place like Supercuts or 1 minute cuts or whatever they got out there right now. I wouldn't go there. They'll just fuck your head up, man. But yeah, maybe make an appointment to go see a doc and see if they can recommend anything for you. Maybe, your scalp's really pumping out that Exxon oil, that, or extra oil. But I don't know. I guess that's what I would do. Yeah. Sorry if I'm not really helpful in that sort of area, but thanks for the text, and I appreciate it very much. It's nice to know that someone's listening out there, and I'm glad that you guys are participating in this freaking fiasco that we go through every week. Woo, but let's see what else. But I guess I think back to that time when I was in 7th grade or 6th grade or whatever it was, and man, that year was hard on me. And I want to take that year and toss that shit out, just like this past year. Like I said, toss this past year on its ass, on its freaking because we are in a new year, and it's time to do something, that'll, ignite your damn life, So, yeah, thank you for the text, and again, thank you for joining me in this new year, man. And happy to New Year to all you guys out there as well. So, I've been looking around and hearing from a lot of people, or really just hearing from a lot of people about, how 2022 was such a freaking crummy year. This happened, that happened. You hear, I got hit, speaking of the hair piece and everything. It's like, you hear from somebody, that they got hit with that Billy Corgan gene, cuz my hair's falling out, I just turned, 28, my hair's falling out, or my husband, got a sex change and now he's working at it, or just we got these habits from 2022, which is what I'm calling the blues year, and I'm just hoping that this year is going to be better than this past year, and the only way to make it better is for you to make it better. So, and that's what I plan. That's what I'm doing, man. New year, new me, man. We're gonna get into just new developments. We're gonna put some growth into our fucking lives, and really, really, really start devoting time into stuff that we want to do, And this year's, it's going to be a time to really think about what it is and who you really want to become, I think. This year will be, I think, a year where you finally think about who you are and get into those cracks that have been opened, up on you, and we're really gonna start, hot glue gunning that shit back together, if that makes any sense. Because right now, you could feel and see how grimy things are right now, and how this just grimy stuff has gotten into your life, and we need to get that out, man. It just feels like one thing has stacked up on another, and nothing is being pulled out of that pile. And that pile just keeps growing and growing and growing until finally it gets so tall that it just falls over, and now you're surrounded with all these papers and you don't know what the hell to do with all of them. And it's just, frustrating. That's what this past year really, really, really felt like. At least for me. And I'm trying to get that paperwork out of the way, trying to file this time, not just stack it. This past year really made me think about where I am in my life. And to be honest with you, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm upset with myself. I put myself in a place that I don't like, the way I've treated myself, the way I've treated others, my relationships with my friends and my family. Hell, my relationship with women. I asked myself the other day. Actually, it was like 2 days ago, something like that. I asked myself, is my connection with women, with them, good or not? Because, it's just something that I ask myself. I just can't seem to get that together in my personal life, Is it do I treat them a certain way that makes me look like I'm, I don't know, that they look at me in a biased form, and I ask myself, where does that come from? I've always been willing to put myself out there for most of the time, and it just, I don't know, I don't know how it happened or where it happened. Is there a past relationship with a woman that just ruined things for me? And, and that keeps me from, from succeeding in a relationship. I mean, does it come from my upbringing, or my past, or even something with my family? I mean, hell, I completely, again, like ruined my last relationship with a wonderful, wonderful lady because of reasons, I'm not going to really get into or anything like that. But could it be because, maybe my views are skewed? I mean, is that what it is? I'm not here to like look at what's wrong with me in my development of a relationship with a woman or anything like that on this episode, but it just seems like this, a lot of people come up to me and say that they've never met a person, like me. They say, "Oh, you think differently," and sometimes I wonder, like, even if you even know what you're saying, because I guess, like, that's because everything, I don't know, in my head, man, everything's not black and white. There's plenty of gray area, to go around, and I like that. I like gray area. There's too much discomfort in only thinking about things in black and white, all the time. And that's and you know what? If that's what you are and that's how it is, and that's fine, but maybe that is, a reason why my relationships haven't, especially this one in this past year, didn't work out because I put too much gray area and should have put more black and white in there, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It's, I just try to look at things more open, I don't, that thinking outside of the box thing is kind of, redundant and that sort of deal, I mean, my box isn't even a box. Mine's like a 5-sided, triangle, if there's ever one out there. Which is probably like a star or something if you really think about it. But, I'm not trying to change your views on how you guys, think about things. But, man, but do we really have to draw, a line in the sand all the time? Don't get me wrong. I understand that there needs to be one from time to time. But that's just with basic shit, like, I don't know, right and wrong, that's pretty basic, right? That's pretty black and white, do I steal this person's bike? Of course not, should I should I sleep with my neighbor's wife? I mean, I guess only if she's got those, what do you want to call them? Think of something, Zach. Like, think of maybe those, those weapons of, I got something. Maybe those, if she's got those weapons of mass seduction, you know what I'm saying? Those tits, I mean, maybe then that's a different play, maybe your neighbor's wife is something to go to, But I'm just playing. Just playing. Of course you shouldn't. Of course you shouldn't cheat on, or sleep with your neighbor's wife. I mean, come on, should I help a friend that's trying to turn their life around, or offer like a helping hand to a neighbor who's struggling with I don't know, with like maybe they lost their spouse or something, I mean, that answer is like, I mean, of course, certainly. Why wouldn't, like, you should, of course. I mean, that's just ridiculous if you didn't. But sometimes there are, choices that you got to make that probably aren't that you wish that you could do more, but you really can't because of just the circumstances that, that have been, that have been dealt onto you, Like, I got a buddy right now And I'm not going to mention his name or anything, but he's in a really, really, really rocky situation right now. He got put in jail for drugs, and then he got out, and then he got hit with another drug charge and a pistol charge. And man, I mean, my buddy, he got out of jail and was wondering, before the pistol and the drug charge, the first drug charge, he was in there for like a year. And, he called me up and he was like, hey, man, like, I need your help. And, is there any way that I can bunk at your place for a little while till I get back on my feet? And I already knew like what the outcome would have been if I would have said yes. And I really wanted to like really help him out, because like that's just like who I am with my friends. Like I try. Maybe this past year I didn't really put too much effort into that hand, that helping hand. But this guy, he really needed my help, and unfortunately, I just had to turn him away. Like I couldn't help him. Like I knew that somewhere along the lines he was just gonna bring on, bad things in my life, and I hate that because. I mean, he's such a good person at heart, and he just got, put into such a disastrous situation that, now, I mean, he's gonna be put away for quite some time for the charges that he has been dealt with. And, I'm sorry I couldn't help him, and that's just what it is. But I hope he's okay, because I know I'm not a bad person. But when someone else could potentially ruin your life with their shit, you got to know when to say when, So, don't get me wrong. There are good things that happened also with 2022, I'm sure, for some people. But I'm not trying to dwell on 2022 or anything like that. It's just, with me this past year, a lot of bad things have happened. But, right now we're pushing that shit out. We're in a new year with new possibilities, new hope, that things will get better for me, for you, for everybody in this new year, And again, thank you for joining us, and it's just good to be here with you guys, And I guess I should say, if you guys got any New Year's resolutions, hit that number, boy. Hit that thing. 828-630-9575. Let us know what's on your mind. Let us know what you're going to be doing this upcoming year. What else do I want to tell you about the beginning of this week? I guess we could jump into some news, huh? Here's some strange activity, I guess, that's been going on around the world, It sounds like, or seems like, and that South Korea lifts the ban on importing on the import of sex dolls. So apparently, officials blocked the import of life-size sex dolls because they say it's good. It's not good, and that it is seen as harming South Korea's traditions and public morals. Nearly 250,000 people have signed a petition to stop the import of the dolls, saying that the dolls could lead to an increase of sex crimes. Okay. And they say that they have held over 1,000 dolls that have arrived in South Korea over the past 4 years, and would ban the sale of any sex dolls if they were to look like real people such as a celebrity or someone well known. Huh. Okay. And it says, now that the ban has been lifted, the decisions allow, the decisions allows importers to retrieve their products from customs and government custody. That's wild, boy. That is wild. That officials have to. That's hysterical in a way. Dang, Jesus. It's crazy that officials have hijacked, like plastic people, But then again, I'm not dogging on anybody that who needs or wants that, that that, what do I want to call a plastic doll, man? What do I want to call it? Like a blow up. Blow up Barbie, blow up Barbie stew. I'll just, I'll throw that one out there. I mean, if that's your deal and you want to get into that stew, then that's your deal. I just never understood, I guess, that whole thing. Like, what's the reason of wanting anything like that? I'm sure that. I mean, I guess but this is probably talking clearly to more men than women. I'm sure that these are mainly men, but what is the point? Like, why wouldn't you want something real? And, don't get me wrong, I'm sure that it's more, hold on. And I'm sure it's more affordable, and I guess it doesn't come with any emotional, attachments or distress or stress, you pick. But damn, man, what about an actual person? Like, what happened to that? Why are we, I don't get it. It just sounds like, I don't know. To me, it just sounds like some of these people, I don't know. It just sounds like they're still like, fucking around with, and pardon my French, it's a new year, and I'm sorry I'm dropping F-bombs and A-bombs and S-bombs and Q. I mean, no, I haven't done that yet, but, it just sounds like these guys are really fucking with some action figures, or maybe they want to play like, cornhole with a plastic Avenger or something like that, but I don't know. I think it's just extra strange. Can you imagine you're like, it's a Friday night, Thursday, whatever it is, your buddies are like, hey, you want to go out and do something tonight and everything? And they, they're like, come on out. We got, Phillips over here, putting on damn corduroys and looking like he's going to do some, he's going to go digging for some crystals, somewhere in a damn Lucky Charms box, or, something. I don't know. Something crazy, And then you just hear that one dude, with the sex, toy, that's like, nah. I'm going to stay home and watch, Netflix and, and I hate to sound generic and everything, but I'm going to chill here with, I'm going to do Netflix and chill with Amber, because, that plastic doll's got to have some sort of a name or whatever, like, no, I'm going to stay here with Jessica tonight. That's what I'm doing. You guys go do that thing, man. I'm good. I mean, maybe this year, unless, well, I don't want to say unless you just got your doll back and you're in South Korea and all that stuff, but, maybe this year in 2023, you need to maybe put the bicycle pump away, and pop that blown up Cabbage Patch doll, just, pop that thing and get out there and go fucking meet someone real. For God's sake, get out there and go, shake a hand, shake a tit, shit, man. I mean, if you just want to really, I mean, really just tie someone's shoes for them, you know? Like, do that. I mean, get out there and go meet fucking somebody. You know, if you're that lonely and everything, like, go out and do it. Now, I'm not saying if you just got out of a relationship or whatever that you should just all of a sudden like pop out there, you know. But if you got a sex doll, it doesn't sound like you've been in a relationship for very long, I guess. So, or in a relationship at all. So, damn, what else? Let's see what else is going on in the news. Oh yeah, this. A woman accuses Steven Tyler of sexual assaulting her in the 1970s. 70s. We're talking about 50 years ago, right? And it says a woman filed a lawsuit against Tyler for sexual abusing her when she was a teenager and he was in his 20s. Julia Misley, whatever, however you want to pronounce her name, is now 65. What? She's 65 years old, and she filed a lawsuit today with the LA Superior Court saying that he used, it says that the rock star, because of his status, groomed, manipulated, and exploited her over the course of 3 years. Supposedly they met when she was 16 and he was 25 in Portland, Oregon, but had consent from her parents for her to travel with him because it's against the law to take her out of state without the consent from them. And she eventually got impregnated by Tyler and then had an abortion. Man, that was such a long time ago. Like, why do we keep doing this? Like, I don't get it. You know, like, 16 is 16 even is 16 a legal age in Portland, Oregon? I mean, back then to know, I mean, to it makes me wonder. Damn, man, I want to look that up. What's the legal age? You know, legal age for Portland, Oregon. Let's see. Sorry if I'm taking a little bit of time, you know, in this, because it just makes me want to know. In Portland, Oregon, drinking age. Oh, let's see. Damn, come on, fingers, work with me. Oh, it's right now it's 18. Well, okay, but let's do 1970. Let's see what that is. Sorry, guys. Dink, 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 dink. What's the legal age of consent in 1970? Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Damn. It says 18 here. You know, but I don't know if that's, yeah. It says, was the states and lowered their, drinking age and that to 18. Oh, you can be 18 years old, and drink in Oregon. 18 around 1907, huh? Okay. I don't know. I guess it looks like the age is 18. So I don't know, but he had her consent from her parents, man. Like that's I mean, hey, what's wrong? I mean, if they knew about it, but now, see, that's the thing. You know, you're going to come out 50 years later and try to, you know, I mean, Steven Tyler is almost dead, right? Like, why are you going to knock on his door now and everything? And supposedly it says that she got remarried and had more than a couple kids, man. You know, it says that she has 7 kids. So, like, why don't you just go on with your life and just do your own thing and not, you know, just leave it alone. You know, I'm not, you know, if it happened yesterday, I get it. But 50 years, dude, that's like, I mean, that's, everyone has their own shit, man. You know, everybody's got their own, you know, shadows in the corner, and, you know, there's stuff in everyone, you know, under someone's bed or in closets or wherever, man. We all have our own little, you know, stuff that you don't want to let anybody know about, you know. But damn, also, this is Aerosmith in the 70s. What else would they be doing? You know? I mean, drugs, sex, and drugs and sex. Oh, yeah, and playing music every so often, right? But now you're going to come at this dude? I don't know. Oh, that's bothersome, I guess. And I'm not like, you know, not saying it was a good thing, you know. Not saying it's a bad thing. More bad than good. But at the same notion, 50 years ago, lady, I'm sorry. I'm sorry it happened to you, whatever happened to you. You know, like, you probably shouldn't have had to go through any of that. But damn, drop it, dude. Just drop it. Like, you're trying to ruin lives when, you know, clearly you wanted to be there. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens with all that, you know? So, damn, man. What else happened? What's going on this week? Oh, hell yeah. That pack, right? Beat those Vikes. Beat those Vike Queens to hold on for one more week. They got these Lions coming up. They got to beat the Lions. And if they beat the Lions and the Seahawks lose and this and that, the Packers may just somehow make it into the last spot of the playoffs, which is fucking exciting, you know? And I think the Saints are on the same level, you know? I hope the Saints get in. That would be good for them. Of course, Brady won last minute yesterday. You know, I'm not going to get too much into football right now or anything like that. I'm just happy that that pack, you know, man, they had a hell of a game, man. Ran one kickoff back for 105 yards or whatever. And damn, that just got me so excited yesterday, you know, way to kick off this new year. You know, run that bitch back, you know, leave everyone broke out, you know, let everyone trying to catch up to you. Whew. Man, excitement. But damn, yeah, man, let's see how long oh shoot, man, I'm telling you, like every week, it's you know, time goes by, you know, like how I said it last week, you know, time goes by super quick, you know, I mean, damn, we're already looking at, a damn 43 minutes of me just talking about, you know, God knows what I've been talking about, you know, had that caller, you know, talking about 2022 and this and that and how, you know, it's a good year, man. It's a good year. It's going to be a good year. What else? I mean, hey, man, I think we can end it, I guess, right here, you know. I just wanted to wish everyone, you know, Happy New Year and that sort of thing. And, you know, I guess, you know, I really want to thank the person that texted in, you know, that's awesome, you know, to hear, you know, again, to hear that people are listening, you know, that's so exciting. And I really do hope that this year, you know, turns out to be something that, you know, that you want. You know, I really, really do. You know, I had a friend ask me, you know, the other day, if there's anything that I've tried to do, is there anything that I've tried to do and just failed at it miserably? And it just made you not want to do it anymore. And I thought about it, and the obvious answer is yes, of course. And then he asked me, so why did I fail at it? And I guess the simple answer to him, and I really had to really think about it, because there's so many different avenues that going into trying something, you could fail. I mean, failure possibility is probably about 90%. So, but I guess what I said to him is, I didn't put the work into it. I didn't put enough in it to get the best out of it. And if that makes any sense, because I didn't do the work, that's why I failed. And I stopped because things got tough. And all of us are really just looking for that outcome. We like to see the final product, when really getting in there and doing the work and doing the process is the that is the exciting part. And that's something that I'm gonna work on this year, is really this podcast, dude, this is, I'm in here by myself, and it's tough to talk about things by myself. And I want to get someone in here that I can ask questions to. It could be anybody in here, not anybody, but if you got something that, is interesting, or you're working on something that's really interesting, I'd love to have you in here. So I guess, that being said, oh no, the light fell. Oh, down, man, down, man, down. Still, we're working things out here, man. It's not going to be perfect, and that's fine, But I guess my New Year's resolution is to try to be, what is it? This year I'm going to try to be bold. I'm trying to be bold. I'm going to try to be energetic and enthusiastic. I'm going to try my best and try to take on whatever comes my way, and try not to let me get in the way of me. Try not to let my brain, do all the work, because when that happens, my heart struggles. And it's, and it's just time to get out there and do something new and be active, because damn it, it's 2023 and there's a new year of possibilities, So I want to thank you guys for you listening and for all of your support. And, I just want to say, be well to each other, and, don't forget to be true to yourself. All right, guys. Yeah, that's it, man. We'll see you next week. And, get out there. It's a new year. New year, new possibilities. All right. I'm going to take you out the same way we all, same way we came in. So, let's do this.
Let's go. New year, new me, turn it up a new degree. I'm gon' make it to the top if it's the last thing I see. Work hard every day, work hard, then we play. I'll be doing everything in my own damn way. Ain't nobody tell me shit, I'm on top of it. Writing hits that make other people feel like writing hits. We gon' get every little goal that we wanna get. Never quit, we don't even know what it means to quit. Write it down, what you want, what you need, what you see. Everything that you wanna be. Put it out in the world, that's your destiny. In your mind, what you need is that believe. I'm gon' make it to the top, cause I never stop. My own switch doesn't have enough. I think it's broken, I think it's lost. I guess that's why I never take a loss. New year, new me, no fear, just be everything you wanna be. Write it down, what you see, don't give up, just believe, and you will succeed. Put the hours in, and you're bound to win. New year, new me, no fear, just be.
Happy New Year, everybody. Let's get out there. Let's do this thing, huh? Hell yeah.
And you're bound to win.
Everyone, stay real. Take care of each other. See you later.